Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Really excited for today's video. The beer's courtesy of Chris. Thank you so much, Chris. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to say a couple of things, so if you just want to review it, fast forward. But this is twice now that I opened the beer off camera just to make sure it wasn't going to like spill over or gush a little bit. And so I opened it for no good reason already because it was fine. We had... some beers, some of these fruited sour beers have, when I went to do a review, done that, and then I couldn't even do a review, or I was too angry to do a review at that point. And so I was like, yeah. So I told Chris, and he's like, let me send, when I send beer next time, I'll put sours with an ice pack, and maybe that'll help. And I'm going to say that really helped, because this is twice that it has been totally fine. Actually, 3 times it's been totally fine out of that box. So let me pour it before I start reading. Just because I don't want to spill it. Look at that color. The color will make sense more in a moment. Well, I guess you probably know from the title of the beer. Not much head, just as a note. So this is from Hightower, who makes really good beer. Through My Lens, this is double. They have just Through My Lens, and then they have the double Through My Lens. This is the double one. It's called Juice Box, and it's 8% ABV, fruited sour. That's just the legal stuff. And it's grapes. And it only has grapes on it. I have another one that has oranges, I believe, left also to do. So given that it's a sour beer with some grape juice in it, crushed up grapes, something to that effect, the color makes more sense. Like, it does look like you diluted grape juice, right? I'm not going to say this is the prettiest looking beer, but it does make sense when you consider what this beer is. There was barely any, head when I poured it. It certainly did not stick around, which it doesn't surprise me. Sour, adjunct, kills head, yep. It's going to see aroma. It does smell a lot like grape juice. What's interesting about this is it is like 90% grape juice. I don't know if it's the base beer or just I haven't had grape juice in a long time, but I have had wine. But then like that last 10% of the grapiness does kind of come across like a sweet red wine, like a dessert wine almost. But yeah, okay, now it's interesting. Now I'm getting a little bit more of like that sour, that doughiness that the beer itself is bringing. So that might be 10%, maybe like 5% of that winey thing, and then what's that leave me? 85% just straight grape juice. I'm not surprised, a beer like this, that's what, you're going to get is, it has grapes in it. You're going to get grapes, and then hopefully some of the sour in the beer itself. That's what I'm getting. Let's see about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Chris. That's nice. When I think of fruited sours and like the fruits I want in there, my mind almost always just goes tropical. Give me mango for sure. Give me passion fruit for sure. I'm trying to think how many fruits I'd have to say before I get to like, how about grapes? Yeah, what about like grapes in a sour? And I have had, sour beers with, grape musk, currants, which are, grape-like. That I've really enjoyed. It'd be really far down my list. This beer, I'm not going to say I don't still prefer something like a mango or a passion fruit. It's just, I do really like that in a sour ale. But I will say this, and I think this really is a testament to this beer. This is making me think grape needs to be higher up on that list, which is wild. Can't taste the alcohol. 8%. Can't taste it. The sourness to grapey, grape juice, beer ratio, love it. Love that ratio. That is refreshing. That is just a refreshing beer. I don't know, since this is their double, I don't know if they do like a 4% regular lens with grape as well. The reason I'm bringing that up is like I could crush this beer and then that 8% is going to catch up with me. If they make this at a 4 ABV. And again, I like this a lot. Don't get me wrong. I'm just thinking of like, because this is so refreshing, that like 4%er to crush that outside, on some water, you're at a beach or whatever, you're on a boat, whatever kind of a thing you're doing, swimming. This would be that beer. This beer, I'm saying this beer could be that beer, just at 8%, it's going to catch up with you. My only point. But yeah, if you could get that flavor at that 4% version, man, that's the beer to be outside doing. Luckily, it is kind of a crappy day here, so like I'm not at the beach. It's raining and stuff, so like I'm fine to drink this and feel good about it for the rest of the day. But man, grape sour, making itself known. Okay. Thanks again, Chris, man. This is a trip of a beer. Have you ever had a grape sour before? What are your thoughts about grape as an adjunct in beer? Anything, everything, conversation in the comment section below. Once you're done doing that, check me out on Instagram and on Tapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.